Hello, lovely people. Today, I'm going to talk about what my day looks like as a product manager. Um, I have been working in product management for about 2 years now at a private Indian bank. And as you would have guessed, the roles and responsibilities of a product manager differ from the kind of products that they work in. I've already built a digital platform for the merchants of this country. Let me just give away what the product is. It's a payment gateway that we built over the last 1.5 year, and now it's in pilot stage. We are post pilot stage, and we have acquired a certain fraction of merchants. So I'll give you a brief of what my day looks like. Right, I get up at 7 a.m. I prepare myself breakfast, something light here and there, because eventually I go to my office canteen and hang out with my friends and have breakfast there. So this is like a pre-breakfast snack, just to get the system started. And then I reach office at 9:15. That's when the banking hours start in India. Um, and I immediately jot down all the points. I have a daily planner, a kind of a diary where I can jot down all the points, the things that I have to cover this today and for the whole week. So I prepare well in advance so that I don't miss out anything. Secondly, then the whole day is scheduled with calls um, as it happens with any other role. Uh, it's handling stakeholders, it's handling vendors, it's handling your customers. Um, it's the team meetings with your own internal teams, various functional teams that we have to work with, and these meetings are spread throughout the day. I start the day with a stand-up meeting with my vendor, and there we discuss all the like I said in the beginning, that our product is already in live stage. We recently went live a couple of months ago, and we have gathered a certain number of merchants, and we have to monitor how the product is performing, right? So there may be some issues that crop up here and there, and those are called production issues. And we discuss if there is a major production issue or something that is going wrong or something, and then we try to resolve that by bringing all the right teams. This is what happens in the stand-up call. The second part of the stand-up call is keeping a track of all the new product developments or the new product features in pipeline, right? Um, these new features or these new products require PRD, product requirement document, or business requirement document, as we call it, BRD. This is a very well documented document of how exactly the feature should work, right from the first click to the end click, and what task it should be able to achieve. We keep a track of that, and the rest of the day is spent talking to field teams, gathering more requirements, uh, talking to the merchants, the customers, what they want, uh, if they want any improvement in the features in the product itself. A customer is treated as God in any industry, and that keeps us grounded. We cannot be in love with what we have already created, because that may soon get outdated very soon. We have to keep improving on the product, and that's why it's very important to keep your ears in every corner of where the industry is. So we have our sales team and our service team constantly working on the ground, who keep us connected with the customers. We gather the feedback, the requirements, and then I work on uh, work preparing new BRDs, new features that are in pipeline, right? I go for lunch at around 1 or 2 p.m. Sometimes I don't even have the privilege to do that. And let me just give you one insight about this role, that uh, this product management role is not uh, always it does not work linearly. Your jobs, your responsibilities will not be as packed and hectic as today. because it has a cycle, right? There will be days when you literally have no work to do and you're just chatting with other uh, teams people. Like, we have the compliance team or the underwriting team who's closely associated with the onboarding, and they scan the merchant's profile or the customer's profile to understand what their risk profile is. So we sit and uh, look at their job to understand where things can be improved there, or how that module is associated with our own module and how that can impact the new features that we are building. So that is one important part, and that is one good part that everyone should do. Um, the tools that we use are Jira, of course, Word document. Then we use Figma for wireframing to design the uh, the the outline or the blueprint of the page or the web app that you're trying to build. And a few other tools that we use on a regular basis. Um, Primarily, my product is involved in domestic industry only. So we only, like, so far we only have had calls with teams that are internal in India, right? Our teams are spread across India, and the vendors also are spread across India. It is for a product that is integrated with a lot of other platforms. It is very important to have regular meetings with your vendors to discuss how things are running, and to give your to set your expectations straight, because they come from a different culture. They have built a different product, and they are also trying to understand how their product fits into your vision of your product, right? So it's very important. These calls are spread throughout the day, like I said. And then end my day with a briefing with my manager on what I have achieved so far and what uh, I will be able to do, or rather, the team. We have a team meeting with our manager. And I also sometimes have one-on-one meetings with my manager to, you know, keep a track of how things are going and how I am performing and what his expectations are. And if there is a new way of things that I want to do in, I can let him know. So this role is a crazy one. Some days are very, very rewarding, and some days are, what can I just say? They are filled with emotional turmoil. And that's what makes this role very, very interesting, right? To build something that was only on paper before, to work with so many people, to bring that vision into life, and actually get good feedback from your customers is something that I look forward to every day. So yeah, that was my day, that the description of my day as a product manager.